I'm going to be talking about one of my passions in life, tea. So if you haven't realized by now, I drink tea pretty much every single day, and I am not ashamed of this whatsoever. Just to show you I'm not ashamed of it, I am doing my tea haul. Yes, that's right. I ordered a bunch of tea. Not all of it is for me. Some of them for people that I'm closely related to, like my mom who I live with and my boyfriend who I stay with. It's pretty much all for me. All this tea is from a company called Harney & Sons. I first discovered Harney & Sons at Target. They have their HT collection there, and I didn't rebuy these, but I wanted to give them a shout out because they were that good. Their Vanilla Comaroa is like to die for. I don't know why I haven't bought this one again. Basically, it is a black tea that has vanilla in it, and it barely has any caffeine. Nice thing about these is that they do tell you how much caffeine is in them, so you can kind of decide, like, should I have this one before bed or not? But I love this one. I really should get it. This, by the way, this one's empty. And then my other favorite that I've had from them that I didn't buy again is the Holiday Collection. So the Holiday Collection, again, is from Target, and they have like 6 or 7 ones there. But this one comes out around the seasons, and it is kind of like just a cinnamon. It is citrus, almond, clove, and cinnamon. Yeah, it's a black tea. It just tastes great. So if you're looking for those, of course any of the other ones from Target are great, but these two I would highly recommend. Now on to what I bought. So basically, they are a complete and utter tea company. What it is, if you haven't been on their website, go to their website. I spent 2 days making this shipment. I had a really hard time deciding. So let's just get started because this may take all day. First things first, I'll start with the Historic Royal Palaces collection. So they have this collection that is maybe 10 teas or so that's Historic Royal Palaces. What I didn't realize until I was actually in the Tower of London gift shop is that these are actually the commissioned teas from the English royals. So they are good. You can buy them in all the gift shops. So my mom wanted an Earl Grey, and we went for the Imperial Earl Grey, which is black tea with bergamot. It's a simple Earl Grey, but it's not simple. I don't even know how to describe this. If you like Earl Grey, you would be impressed with this sucker. It's just, hold on. It's just good. It's just good. If you want a good Earl Grey and you're ready to spend a little bit more than the HT collection that you can get at Target, which is still really good. It's in a blue tin. I see it. I actually use it as decoration on my desk. I see it right now. It looks good. So I would get this one if you love Earl Grey. And they have, don't even ask me how many Earl Greys they had on the site. It was probably a good 10 to 15 I was trying to pick from. The next one I bought from the Historic Royal Palaces is what I knew I was going to buy first. It is the Diamond Jubilee. So, was it in 2012, I believe? The Queen celebrated her 60th year in reign of England, and they commissioned tea for her. I think me and the Queen would be really good friends. 1, because I love corgis and I'd play with them and take them on walks. And 2, because of this tea. So it is a bespoke, yes, very British, blend which includes the Queen's favorite Earl Grey tea plus black teas, lemony, bergamot, and grapefruit essentials. Who's with me with saying grapefruit is just the best. I had this immediately whenever the box showed up, and I was in heaven. I don't even... It's an Earl Grey, but it's more fragrant. It's a kind of a grapefruit flower with Earl Grey. This may be a staple in my life. It really might. Oh, I need to set this thing down. I need to set it down. It's too good. My boyfriend didn't used to like tea. He thought I was a bit of a nutcase for always drinking tea. He would want to watch soccer at like 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, you want some tea? He's like, no, I don't want any tea. Now he picks tea. I win. So he picked some, and the first one he picked was the black currant. I am not allowed to try this until this weekend whenever I go and see him. I'm sad. So black currant is it's kind of an odd mix. It's so fragrant. So black currant, as best I can describe it, would maybe be like a blueberry. I think it's like a blueberry shape. Kind of tastes like a blackberry. It's good. I've had it in drinks whenever I was over in the UK, and it's very popular. But basically, this is just a Chinese black tea with black currant, and it smells potently delicious. Don't know if that's great. Plus, it's a pretty purple color. But this is also from the HT collection. So my boyfriend also wanted one that I already had that I had ran out of. It's called Citroen Green, and I could get it, but then I realized they had a 4-pack, which I had been given 2 Christmases ago. That was a slight variation on it, and it's included yet again for only double the price. So basically it was cheaper for me to get 4 teas instead of just the 1 tea. I told you I like tea. So basically it comes in a pretty box. This is the cover of it. It's like Henry and Sons, and it's so pretty. I just like to keep these boxes. I am such a weirdo. But so it came with this 4-pack collection. Citroen Green is right here. It is a very light. I'm actually going to take these out so I can read them to you. So Citroen Green is what he wanted, and it is green teas, marigold petals, and a natural orange oil. This thing is the best green tea I've had. I am not the biggest green tea. I kind of like black teas, but before bed I drink the green tea. And this is the one I would always go to. I would suggest this one to anyone. It feels light. It feels like that warm summer day, sipping that hot cup of tea. Yes, I realize I'm a weirdo sipping hot tea in the summer. Don't get me started. You know, it's that sitting on the back porch, watching your dog run around in circles, and eating some muffins. That's what kind of tea I think this is. And I think anyone would enjoy this, and I got a text today saying that he really wanted this, so you have to wait till this week until you get it. Next is a hot cinnamon spice. This was in the last 4-pack I got. I actually do not like cinnamon tea. This one I'm sure is a great cinnamon tea, and that's why I tried it, but I really just don't like cinnamon teas. That being said, I do have one with cinnamon in it. I like holiday, I just don't like straight cinnamon. This one is 3 types of cinnamon, orange peel, sweet cloves, natural and artificial flavors. Huh. That's the first one I've seen say artificial flavors on it. Basically, I'm sure this is great, but I'm going to be giving this one to my friend who loves cinnamon teas. This one is one of my favorites from the 4-pack before, and this is kind of why I chose to get this one again. It's called Paris. I cannot describe to you how freaking amazing this is. This is a staple in my life now. Basically, it is a blend of black teas with natural vanilla, fruit, and citrus flavors. That doesn't give it justice. Whenever you smell this, I wouldn't exactly say Paris. Well, of course, that's the name of it. But you kind of smell it, and I guess the reason why they call it Paris is that you think of whenever you're sitting in the coffee shop with the fresh tulips of springtime blooming and the daffodils and bicycles and mopeds going past, not the stinky kind, but that's kind of, I think, the vibe you get. It's kind of more of all the gardens around you while you're at the bakery. I'm sorry, patisserie. Patisserie. Gotta get those fancy French bagels. Bagels. Why would they be having bagels? Breads and things I see on Great British Bake Off. Speaking of which, Great British Bake Off, amazing. I cannot wait till next season. Yeah. Okay, had to get that in there. And lastly, this is the one change to the 4-pack. So before I'd gotten a Egyptian chamomile, which is alright, but chamomile's good if you're sick with some honey, but it's not my favorite tea. So this one is Peppermint Herbal. Now, I want to smell this sucker. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so basically, this smells, you know, like a kind of like an Altoids mint. Like you smell it and it's like peppermint. Then it like gets into your nostrils and it's like peppermint. That's what just happened right now. So I do love me some peppermint tea. It is just peppermint leaves are cut and siphoned. So this is just straight. This is actually a herbal tea. I don't normally like herbal teas, but I love peppermint. So I think I am going to have some of this tonight because how much? 0 milligrams of coffee content. Caffeine. I'm going to have this tonight before bed. So I'm looking forward to this. One of the last things I got, they have these things called Tagalongs. And they have 3 to 5, depending on which one you get, little tea sachets in it. And this one, I just couldn't resist, but I didn't want to maybe buy a big one. It is Lingonberry Green. So Lingonberry, I first tried at Nordic Bakery in England, and it is absolutely amazing. It is like a little tiny red berry, and it's just so distinct, and I'm like, I gotta try this sucker. So I got a little 5-pack so I could try it just in case. And I got super excited. Last thing I actually bought, my brother is getting married. And because I know they probably won't be watching this is one of the wedding presents, and I'm so excited about this. I would cry if I got this. Then again, I'm a tea lover. So they have a wedding tea, which is kind of a florally, lemony kind of thing, but I didn't know if they would exactly like it. But you can personalize them. So this one says Kelly and Kevin, August 15, 2015, because that's whenever they're getting married. And I'm just so excited to get them to them. I would use this as like a jewelry tin later in life. So I'm excited. I hope they like it. I think anyone would love this as a wedding present, and it's just a nice little keepsake. With every purchase, you do get free little samples. So I got Mint Verbatim. What's this one? Ceylon in India. Hot Spice. I already have that one. And Japanese Cincha. So I'll try these one day and then maybe I'll buy them. Who knows? That is it for all the tea I bought. Don't think I'm too crazy. I asked someone if it was crazy I was buying this much tea, and they said no, because I will actually drink it. And that's the truth, and I'm not. I will. I really will. I will drink all of this, then I'll have another tea all later. That's just how my life goes. So, Henry & Sons, if you ever want to get a hold of them, they are, I think it's just henryandsons.com. I love them. You can get them at Target. Some Starbucks sell them, like ours that does in the Barnes & Noble. So the HT collection is their most affordable. Then their fine teas, right? I think this is their, no, it's their classic collection is the next, and then their Diamond Jubilee. But you can also buy it in the pound and whatever. And one of my favorite things about this, I'm going to get one that is not, is that they come in these tea satchels. So these are great, but you can also buy them in the traditional bags. You can buy them loose leaf. You can buy them by the pound. You pretty much can buy any kind of tea. Ooh, this one's not so good. I need to put it away. I need to put it away because I'm not allowed to have this one. So you can pretty much buy tea from them in any way. They have different coffee mugs. They have different appliances. Appliances are kind of expensive, but they're gorgeous to look at. So I think it's a wonderful brand. It is my favorite brand of tea. And if you want to check them out, this is not endorsed by them in any way. I just love tea. I ordered a bunch of tea, and I thought I'd show you guys in case you guys like tea too. So I will see you next time, and give it a thumbs up if you love tea. And if you have any tea hauls or if you try any of these at home, be sure to leave me a picture or send me a comment on Instagram or Twitter. It is at a Kathy Moment Anywhere, and I will see you next time. Bye!